So one of my resolutions for 2023 is this, and I really am not going to be confident that I can do it. I want to watch. I want to follow NASCAR closer than I have since I was a kid. I want to follow NASCAR and get into it more than I ever did before. And I wanted to do this last year with the next gen car because I like the look of the car. Even the shifting of the number when it was controversial, I kind of liked that. I needed that change. I needed something. The fact that the cars start to resemble IMSA more, the fact that a version of this exact car will go to Le Mans, that's what I need because I gravitated away from NASCAR and towards this other type of racing. And NASCAR is not going to supersede that type of racing for me. It's IndyCar, IMSA, F1 is really in the back, honestly. But I want to get back into NASCAR, and I think I need to actually force myself to go to an event in person and have my senses feel it again. I mean, I haven't seen it since the old Car of Tomorrow in Martinsville in, 2007 or so. It's the last time I experienced this. So I'm way behind on it, but I feel like there's something there. I need to give it some credit. I'll open it up. I mean, Adam's shaking his head like, no way, can't do it.
Well, so I thought your resolution was going to be, when you said you were going to start, getting back into NASCAR, I thought it was going to be something crazy like watch every race on Sunday or something like that.
If I do it right, I will.
The only way I could do that if my eyes were taped open, to be honest. But with that being said, this isn't really a resolution item. This is more of like a bucket list thing. I've been to the Brickyard and now the Allstate. I've been to Indianapolis Motor Speedway quite a bit. 2 tracks I want to go to before I die for NASCAR. 3, technically. Bristol. Would love to go watch a Bristol race.
Paved or dirt?
Daytona. The asphalt. The dirt thing I think is a gimmick.
Yeah, fuck the dirt.
We're talking about resolutions, guys. Okay, we're talking about resolutions. But I would love to go to Bristol asphalt, Daytona, Oval, and Talladega. 2 super speedways, and then that short track I think are the 3 best races on the calendar. Other than Sonoma, which they don't race. Do they still race there? Did they race there?
They do. It's a staple.
It's more road courses than ever. I understand the forgetting that because, well, 1, I haven't followed it properly, and 2, they go to COTA, which I don't think they needed to. Where else do they go? I mean, they're going to Chicago next year. Are you going to go to that Chicago road race, Patrick? Are you going to go spectate it?
No. Downtown Chicago on the 4th of July? Are you kidding me? Give me a bulletproof vest first.
That sounds like, first of all, not only the fact that it's in Chicago. I mean, that's worse, especially on the 4th of July, okay? But it's a road, like an actual road race through the streets of Chicago in a car that I don't care what you do to it, it still weighs 3 times as much as any car that's meant to drive left and right.
Yeah, and especially they took the race away from Road America, which was doing the best in attendance. They had last year over 100,000 people there for the race. You're going to put it in downtown Chicago. You're going to put it on streets that they're gonna have potholes and this and that. For what? And you're gonna literally build it up and then you're gonna tear it back down. This is
hot take.
This is completely unproven.
Hot take, and
unproven, and it's not a good idea.
Yep. I'm about to get yelled at here, and you may kick me off the show for this, Patrick, or I might just get canceled. I think NASCAR has turned in to nothing but gimmicks for the past 2 seasons.
100%.
With this dirt thing, dirt thing you talked about, this stupid. I almost said the F-bomb. I apologize. This stupid race they're doing at the streets of Chicago.
The stage breaks lost. I was lost before the stage breaks, but
the stage break was a massive hit. And it's just. I don't know what they're trying to do here. I think they're hemorrhaging right now, and they're trying to find a way to get younger audiences re-involved into it.
I think they were there a while back, and I feel like maybe they're on the upswing again to an extent. They certainly are doing better in the diversity realm than ever before. I mean, the 90s and really the peak in the United States, I mean, you could say. But there are still some, let's not get political about it, but yeah, there's still issues there. These days, you look at what F1 did in the United States, you look at the Drive to Survive phenomenon. Is that what it takes these days for this type of attention span? I don't know. I feel like there is a part of me, there's something deep inside of me from where we started as motorsport fans, where it was just NASCAR. We couldn't stand the road races. We couldn't stand Watkins Glen and Sonoma. They were inconveniences. We were pure NASCAR, stock car, oval guys. That is in my roots of how I got into all of this. I feel like maybe there's something still there that is just
there always will be.
There's something waiting. So I want in 2023 to nurture that maybe.
I grew up watching Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt, man. I mean, and Jeff Gordon was – I had my room – you could not even tell – excuse me. You could not even tell what colors the walls were in my room because I had so many Jeff Gordon paintings and freaking pictures. He signed something at the Brickyard for me. Like, I had all this stuff from Jeff Gordon. And then, to be honest, Dale Earnhardt dies. Jeff Gordon retires. Jimmy Johnson retires. We lost all of the people that I think we grew up watching. And it's changed so much from that point.
Yeah, I need a hook back into it. The hat that Patrick's wearing, Trackhouse, I feel like they've got some hype. Yeah. They've got wins to back it up. They've got controversy. You look at what Ross Chastain did at Martinsville.
Love it.
Just hours from me. I mean, I actually considered going to that race, and I did.
That was such a massive. The amount of views that made it. We're talking about NASCAR now. The amount of views that got, the amount of controversy that brought in. Look at how many people they got talking about NASCAR because of that move. Was it right? Was it wrong? Who cares? Look at the amount of attention it got.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, yeah.
The thing.
Well, here's the flip side, and I'm going to piss Patrick off here. I kind of interested to see Patrick's reaction to this. Here is my hang up. There is a hang up. There's a reason why I keep saying that I want to watch it or go to an event, and I just never do. And I think there's a percentage of it is this, and this is going to maybe hurt some feelings, is that I feel like there came a point where I became a Formula One fan. I became an IMSA fan, an IndyCar fan, a road racing fan with all of its global diversity all around. I mean, you almost can't be American to run in some of these. And I feel like at some point I became maybe even a little bit elitist. And I hit a point where I would be embarrassed to wear a NASCAR jersey in public because I would feel like it says something about me that I don't like. That's me being brutally honest. Patrick's got his hand up. Patrick, I'm just being brutally honest with where I think my hang up has been if I'm really breaking it down for myself.
I can understand where you're coming from, and I don't blame you. And I think part of it was back in our heyday of NASCAR, say the late 90s, early 2000s.
That's it. That was it.
This is Into the Apex Motorsport Podcast Network.